Hi, I'm Roger Montgomery and welcome to this week's Video Insight. It's often worthwhile putting a skeptical cap on when reading anything in the financial press. On Friday, I was surprised to see in the Australian Financial Review an institutional broker talking about technical analysis. I'll quote from the paper. The 10-year chart of spot gold is right on a major technical decision zone. I strongly suspect if spot gold breaks down through this support level, the next stop is $1,000 an ounce. Now, institutional broking is a little bit different to retail broking. The volumes are much larger, and at 1% loss or a 2% loss, or a $1 million loss or a $2 million loss, when you're managing billions if not trillions of dollars, really doesn't matter. But to individual investors, that kind of money represents all the money in the world. So I wonder whether or not this is actually valuable information or nonsense. Let's look at an auction, a house auction. Imagine for a moment I was at an auction to help my son buy a house for the first time. The house appears to be for sale for somewhere between $200,000 and $300,000. Let's suppose that it looks like the house is going to fall and be sold at the auction at $250,000. If after the third and final call the house sells for $250,000 and my son says, "Dad, why didn't we buy it? We could have afforded it," and I say to him, "Well, no, we should wait until it breaks through $300,000 and then we should buy it because next year it might go to $400,000, this would appear to be absolute nonsense. Well, it's the same in shares, it's the same in gold, it's the same in currencies. These support and resistance levels are absolute nonsense. There's little scientific evidence, there's little quantitative evidence and statistical evidence to show that they have any meaning whatsoever. So when an institutional broker, whether popular or not, starts talking about important support and resistance, it's time for you to turn off. This is noise, it's not value adding, and you can concentrate on shopping for your Christmas presents and looking forward to a good Christmas break and not being distracted by this rubbish. I look forward to seeing you again next week, and next week it'll be our second last week prior to the Christmas break, and we'll have some lists of companies to focus on for 2014. See you then.